أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عني. Oh Allah, you are the most forgiving and you love forgiveness. We seek for your forgiveness. Please forgive us of our shortcomings and our transgressions and accept every committed effort as acts of ibadah. Amen. Taqabbalah minna wa minkum. Today, we look at how to strengthen and nurture unity through hijab of the hearts. Faith isn't faith until it is lived. And again, my beloved, dearest Ummah, where does faith live? As we may already know, it is in the hearts. But we are talking about the hearts anchored in light, beautified by purity, piety, patience, and firmness in submission, obedience, and faith. When I was delivering the teachings of Ramadan reflection with the resilience of the young, one of them asked an interesting question. And the question is, why is Surah AL-HUJURAT named the rooms? And I thought it would be great to share this response with the wider community of resilience of the Ummah. So today, let's reflect on Surah AL-HUJURAT. Surah AL-HUJURAT is chapter 49 of the glorious Quran, and it specifically advocates for social ethics through sincerity, words of piety. That is taqwa, the fear of God. In order to build a unified, stronger, healthy, and harmonious community for a prosperous and peaceful society at large. And Surah Al-HUJURAT highlights so many different ways in which we can achieve a peaceful society. One is by prohibiting spy and suspicious acts, and by promoting equality at the community level, then upward to solidarity in the society. Thirdly, by verifying fake news and false information. The fourth one is by eliminating backbiting as well as mockery, and also by encouraging moral values, respecting one another's, acknowledging or appreciating contributions, added value in positive ways, as well as promoting social interactions. And to me, indeed, I consider Surah Al-HUJURAT, which is Quran chapter 49, as a surah of, strong social standing for strengthening societal cohesion and progression. Now, let's look at one of the resilience story in the Quran. And I've picked, for the purpose of this reflection, the story of the anchored man, yet the most beautiful or the most handsome during his lifetime. And who am I talking about? That is Prophet Joseph Yusuf alayhi salatu wassalam. May the peace and blessing of Allah continue to be upon him. Amen. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, during his lifetime, experienced family betrayal that landed him in the depth of a well. And on the other hand, at the community level, he also experienced, let me say, community scandal. And if that's eventually, earned him a throne, earned him power on the throne. And what is the lesson behind this resilience story in the context of Surah Al-HUJURAT? It means that with patience, piety, purity, and firmness in faith, as well as clarity of purpose, the will of Allah always prevail, and the decree manifests. In other words, the vision of prophets Joseph, Yusuf, alayhi prevailed by the will and grace of Allah through his patience, sabr, and through firmness in faith, which is istiqamah, clarity of purpose, as well as his purity and piety, which is the fear of Allah. Meaning that our taqwa, or the fear of God, resides in our hearts. And Ramadan instill in us, fear of God. We become more clearer, cleaner, calmer, and become better version of ourselves during Ramadan. And I pray that we all continue after Ramadan. So, as a community and as individual within a larger community, we should be reminding ourselves how important our heart is. Meaning that we should remember to anchor it and take it easy for a ready, steady guide. Because God is Al-WAKEEL, the ultimate guardian, the universal trustee, and our protector. And may the divine decree of glory manifest in our lives. Amen. Remember, your purity, your taqwa. Your taqwa is in your hearts. Fear of God in every aspect of our life is important. And so also is our hearts. Thank you. Masalam.